I would say I was a normal drinker. I could have a cocktail once a week when we went out to dinner with friends. A lot of times alcohol wasn't even in my home.
I was always trying to fill a void and a hole in my life, and I tried to fill it before drugs and alcohol came into my life with other things. But drugs and alcohol definitely took hold.
It was specifically my drug of choice was wine.
My full addiction started in 1995 when my son became addicted to methamphetamine, and I learned to drink to self-medicate so I didn't have to feel. It started affecting the role as me being the mother of the house of 3 children. My whole life consisted of drinking and trying to figure out where my addict son was. Sometimes I didn't know if he was dead or alive. He'd be gone for, months at a time. It was hard. So when he was out in his addiction, I was getting right into mine.
I actually tried to get sober when I was 22 because I had gotten a DWI. I did stay sober for almost 9 months. Once I fell off that wagon, I just could not stay sober, and I dabbled and experimented with cocaine, and I actually got into some trouble with it, with the law, because I was in the middle of a drug bust.
I had a successful career. I had a husband. I had family and friends. I was doing a lot of things, going a lot of places. Everything on the surface was amazing, was incredible. And behind the curtain, I was this crazy person with her hair on fire, running around trying to get through life.
I could probably drink a fifth in a day.
I was probably up to about 3 or 4 bottles a day.
My daughter would work at night, and I would go to stay and babysit my grandson while she worked at night. I got to where I would even take my alcohol there, in my little duffel bag of my pajamas and stuff, and be intoxicated while I babysat my grandson.
I mean, I was staying out until 1 or 2 in the morning, 3, 4 nights a week, and sometimes having meetings at 7 or 8 in the morning almost every day.
The bottles in the recyclable bin got too many, and it was too easy to count.
She spoke to me about my drinking and caring for her son, and that she wasn't going to allow me to take care of him anymore if I continued in my behavior, that I wasn't safe, and I knew I wasn't, and that was pretty much my bottom. They needed me and I wasn't there. I was sick.
I have no idea what happened from the time I enjoyed a drink to where I had to have a drink.
I always wanted to take care of everybody and make everybody happy, and the only way I knew how to do it was to self-medicate, because then it didn't hurt so bad.
I knew that I was slowly killing myself if I didn't do something.
My mom and 4 other women did the intervention on me, and they had, one of the ladies in my intervention had went to the res almost 2 years prior.
I got to res 12 and they were very nice, very open-hearted people.
When you walk in those doors, you feel safe. It's a beautiful place. It's a place of comfort. It's a place of getting healthy and well. It really felt good to finally be able to be honest and not be ashamed.
Residence 12 represents a place of hope, a place that women can feel safe, and families can also get help in learning how to be with their loved ones like me. Because this is a family disease. It affects your coworkers, it affects your friends, it affects your family, and the res helps all those dynamics.
It was amazing to see how much drinking I did over things that were painful in my life. And I knew that as life continued, there was always going to be painful things. And I had to learn a different way to deal with upsets and with pains because it's life. And I wanted to live.
It's just learning how to live life on life's terms. Drugs and alcohol seemed to be the answer for many years, but life still happens and you don't have drugs and alcohol anymore, but you still need something to help you through these times. And the friendships that I have gained have helped me in areas of my life where I would have normally drank through.
One of the ways that I stay involved with the Reds today is by being on the planning committee for the alumni. I think it's a key to staying sober and to staying in recovery is to stay involved with the Reds and to stay involved with the people that are living the same path that you are. The weekend at the retreat means a time to get away and to rejuvenate my spirituality and to reconnect with some of the girls that I haven't seen in a while. So this is a way for everybody to come back together and bond.
I have had some of the most incredible adventures since my recovery. I'm working out with a personal trainer. I've learned to downhill ski. I just finished taking motorcycle classes. I signed up for a trapeze class. I've learned to scuba dive again. I dove the Galapagos Islands, and then this past spring went down to the Cayman Islands. Our feet did not hit shore for an entire week. It was awesome. There is joy in my life now that there hasn't been for a long time. Residence 12 allowed me to start a new life.
I'm grateful to Residence 12 because they gave me my life back. They taught me how to live again. They taught me how to live through life's good times, and they've also taught me how to live through life's bad times. Today I feel good. I think I'm a good mom. I think I'm a great grandma. I like myself today. I picture my life today softer, simpler, full of love, full of good things. Life's good.
I picture my life now as having purpose in it. I feel there's a purpose for me being here and being present in my friends' lives or in the newcomers' lives that are trying to get sober.
I picture my future as Wonder Woman. I can do anything now. I swam with hammerheads.